What's up, YouTube? Hudson Fan 15 back with another mail day. Been a busy week post Sandy. Did not lose power or have any real significant issues other than having to shovel out from the storm. I believe it's called like Athena or something like that. Winter Storm Athena. So this week, yeah, we had the Corey Colts mail day. We had the eBay mail day. We had the Rainbow Master Set mail day. We had the ALM Street and pickup from Western Bob 02 mail day. And now we've got the local card show recap mail day. As always, I use the local card show as an opportunity to get things primarily for others. I've got a good stack of stuff that I put away for other people for the holiday packages that'll probably be going out beginning in December. And not to pay shipping on them. Good opportunity to buy out-of-market stuff, typically at discounted prices, because I can talk to these guys and say, A, who else is going to come in and ask, and ask for this today, and B, is it going to be worth your time and energy to put this card up at the price you want it, knowing that you're going to have to pay PayPal 3% to accept the total payment, eBay about 9 and change, and then deal with the hazards of shipping and feedback and communication and bitchy people. So I'm usually able to talk my way to some pretty good deals, as evidenced by this. I'll get to that at the end. So the PC stuff that I picked up, just to not walk out of there without a Hudson, I did pick up another copy of the 2012 Topps Chrome Refractor. That was with my boy Chuck. And this is a throw-in, this Kobe Fleener Topps Platinum. I'd gotten like the orangish background T.Y. Hilton from Alex, and so decided to this was just there, so I decided to just throw it in one of the deals. Out of a $2 box, a Delone Carter Sweet Spot sticker auto from the college days. Also in a cheap box is a Dwayne Allen Inception on card auto. I think those are 2 each. I've got a Dwayne Allen Rookie Inscriptions Elite Acetate Black Ink Auto. Not sure if I have that variation or not, but I think that was a $3 one. And then this was in the deal that I did do with Chuck, Joseph Adai SP Rookie Thread Sticker Auto 24 of 25. So, not really adding a whole lot of his stuff, but saw it and decided to pick it up. So there are there's a pretty clear distinction, some of the different people that go to this show. There are guys who are decidedly vintage, and there are guys who are decidedly new style cards. And there's some people that you can tell kind of have just like the junk pile. There's some people that you can tell have stuff inventory from when they were doing the show back when the previous owner did it, back in the 90s when guys were signing there. And so when you go to the same show repeatedly, and why I recommend supporting your local card shows, you can tell usually when something's drastically different. And this show was not very well attended from a dealer standpoint. There were 1 or 2 new guys that we were able to kind of peruse through. But basically, I went back to the same 3 guys that I always deal with, and dealt with 2, and ended up buying stuff from 2 of them. There was 1 new guy that I did buy something for Michael, for AirFalk 77, that you'll see in your holiday package. But other than that, I really stuck to the guys I knew. My father happened to show up, and we were talking with some of the other dealers about some business opportunities, and he gave me some money as kind of an advance on the work I'm going to do for him this weekend, because we're holding an auction at the store that we do. So if anybody's in Connecticut and wants to attend the live auction, PM me. But so I'd forgotten about that money, and I found it in my pocket, and I went back to one of the other guys and bought a couple cards. And then I was about to leave. I'm like, let me walk down the end, because there is a guy who I never deal with, and because he's got a lot of junk. He's got a lot of the vintage stuff, which is the stuff that he likes, and he's got a lot of the stuff from the 90s that he bought into and he can't get rid of. And I noticed this gap in between these two showcases that are usually together, and there's just these stacks of cards. And I noticed they're all game used. And I think somebody had been kind of through them already once, because there was a chair in front of them, and it was about 3 hours into the show at this point. But I was like, let me check it out. And I sit down and I start looking through the stacks, and another guy comes up, and I asked the guy whose table it was what the prices were, and he said, well, they're kind of different, and you know, I pulled a $50 Steve Young out of here, and you know, but I'll work with you. And he's like, if you find a $15 card, but you get in others, we'll see what we can do. So I'm like, all right. So he's saying the cap is about $15. Okay. So let me just pull a stack and of whatever I'm interested in. There's just baseball and football. And let me see how insane this guy is. So this other guy that's standing there, he had made a joke to me. He said, you can have them all for $1.25 each. And there's, like, between the football and the baseball, there's probably about 400 cards. And so I go back to looking. He finishes his little spiel. And the guy standing next to me says, I don't know if you're serious, but I'll give you 75 cents a piece for all the baseball, sight unseen. We'll just count them up, and whatever they are, I'll take it. And the guy said, all right, let's start counting. There was like 183, so he gave the guy like $135. And I was like, okay, so now this guy's in a good mood. Now this guy's made some money. He's had this inventory since Wednesday, because he was saying that he was counting it. So he's got some money in his pocket. He's just made his at least one of his table costs. He had a few. So maybe he'll be a little easier on me. And then I get towards the back, and I don't know if the person who was sitting there gave up before they got here, but there's an obvious card that anybody with a brain would have been able to pick out of this stack and at least ask about. And I end up getting these 8 cards, and I'm not going to tell you what I paid for it, but I will have no problem selling the last card and on its own and making money. So for my PC, I've got a 2006 Reggie Wayne Tools of the Trade dual jersey, numbered 7/25. And mind you, I had a number that I thought I will whip this amount of money out right now if he says it, and he said it to the penny. So this was a score. This will probably go to Hamburger Ron. It's a Javon Walker Fleer Hot Prospects 2002. NFL Materials. I don't think this is technically considered a patch. It is a rookie. But it's a 3-color paint patch. So it's not designated as prime, and there's no numbering. But, I mean, it's as close to prime as you can get. This one will probably end up going to the Ravens fan, Eric. This one does say prime. 2004 Leaf Rookies and Stars Prime Cuts. Jamal Lewis, black, purple, white, and the patch, and then on a white jersey. Haven't decided what I'm going to do with these next two yet. If I'm going to try to sell them as a lot, or if I'm going to send them to some Rams fans we know. But we'll see. And I just noticed something about one of these that may push it over the edge to me just selling it. 2006 Absolute Heroes 3-color Steven Jackson patch. And it is jersey numbered 39/50. I don't know if we're picking that up or not. To go along with a 2005 Certified Materials, Certified Potential 3-color Steven Jackson patch numbered 17/25. So that is, of course, a Truthy 101. This may go to a Bears fan. I wanted to sell this, and I didn't I don't feel comfortable doing it just because there's some very minor chipping on it, and I don't want somebody to send it back. This one is designated as Prime. It is another paint one. There's orange, there's white, there's blue. 2007 Gridiron Gear Next Generation 25 out of 50 Devin Hester patch. And these are the last two that I'm sure I will do just fine with. National Treasures 2008, numbered 16 to 25, rookie combo. Event worn Prime jersey. Rashard Mendenhall 3-color and Chris Johnson 2-color. And the hit of this score, also out of National Treasures, I believe this is 2009. The only one of these that I could find on WorthPoint, which is a website that tracks eBay completed listings, back about 6 years, sold for $100. So that's probably what I'm going to post this at and see what kind of offers I get. Hines Ward. I don't know if this blue hue to it means anything, if that's a parallel. Brand logo Reebok patch. And there we are. So if there are any Steelers fans that are interested in the 2 Steelers cards that I picked up in this deal, I'll see if I can, I'll do my best to try to hook it up, but yeah, pretty stoked about this. Last deal of the day. Walked out with a big stupid grin on my face because I knew I just fleeced this guy. And he admittedly had no idea what he was doing, and I just went through and cherry-picked those. So, yeah, pretty thrilled about that. So, definitely, any Steelers fans, I've already checked with Corey, he doesn't do non-autoed stuff. But any other Steelers fans, let me know. Alright, YouTube, peace.